Welcome to The Explainer. I am so incredibly thrilled to have you here today because we are going to demystify something that completely changes lives: wealth building. You know, too often, finance is made out to be this incredibly complicated, intimidating subject that's strictly reserved for Wall Street experts. But the truth? True financial independence is actually built on simple, actionable habits. Today, we're going to break down the core habits that can take you from financially stressed to completely 100% financially free. I want you to envision this for a second. What does a completely stress-free financial life actually look like for you? It's a pretty beautiful thought, isn't it? Well, the secret I want to share with you right off the bat is that financial freedom isn't about becoming an overnight millionaire, and it's certainly not about getting incredibly lucky. It is simply about making smart, consistent decisions over time. It's all about structure. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our financial blueprint for today: designing freedom, spending and saving, crushing bad debt, growing your wealth, long-term learning, and finally, starting today. Starting off with Section 1, designing your financial freedom. We're going to build you a highly secure future. Moving right into Section 2, the foundation, spending and saving. Listen, spending less than you earn is the absolute baseline of literally every successful financial plan in existence. If this foundation cracks, absolutely no side hustle, no business, and no lucky investment is ever going to save you. If you want to fix that foundation, you have to spend intentionally. I highly recommend tracking every single expense for just 1 month. Seriously, you will be shocked by the hidden leaks you find, like that obscure streaming service you haven't watched since last year, or the daily $6 coffees. The goal here isn't to punish yourself or stop enjoying life. It's simply to ensure that every unspent dollar is captured and put to work building your future. And that brings us to habit number 2, and a really vital number: 3 to 6. You need 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses safely tucked away in an emergency fund. Why? Because life is just entirely unpredictable. Cars break down. Unexpected medical bills appear out of absolutely nowhere. Jobs change. Without this buffer, these unpredictable events instantly turn into suffocating debt. And this brilliantly illustrates how we need to look at this fund. Think of it as an umbrella. The goal here is protection, not profit. You aren't trying to generate massive returns with this money. You are shielding your financial house from sudden storms. And hey, you don't need a fortune to start. Even saving just 20 to 50 bucks a week builds incredible momentum. All right, on to Section 3, the defense. It's time to start crushing bad debt. Now we actually get to build the walls of our financial house. High interest debt, like credit cards, is the ultimate enemy of financial freedom. It quietly destroys your wealth because compounding interest works relentlessly against you. Those 25% APRs are literally stealing your future. You've got to defend your wealth by aggressively attacking these high interest balances first. Standard debt, on the other hand, just requires discipline. Focus on avoiding borrowing money for things that rapidly lose their value. The less interest you pay to a bank, the more money stays exactly where it belongs, right in your own pocket. Now for Section 4, the offense, growing your wealth. Okay, time to go on the offense. Habit 4 is invest early. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the math. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Imagine 2 people both investing the exact same amount, just $200 a month, but one starts at age 25 and the other waits until 35. Thanks to the sheer magic of compound growth, the 25-year-old ends up retiring with a vastly larger fortune, despite getting the exact same investment returns. The takeaway here? Do not wait until you feel rich to begin. Start right now with whatever amount you can consistently invest. Time is hands down your greatest financial weapon. And while your investments are growing, you need to apply habit 5, increase your income. Saving is crucial, yes, but increasing your income accelerates your timeline to financial freedom much faster than saving alone ever could. Go out and learn a high-value skill, start freelancing on the weekends, create some digital products, launch a small business, or simply upskill and ask for well-deserved promotion at your current job. Creating multiple income streams gives you incredible flexibility and deeply fortifies your long-term security. That brings us to Section 5, the mindset, long-term learning. Let's move to and see how this builds the roof on our financial house with our final habits. The honest truth is, your financial education never actually stops. Successful wealth building ignores all that short-term noise and those flashy internet trends. Instead, it relies on a continuous loop. Step 1, continue investing. Step 2, continue learning by reading books and tuning in to educational explainers just like this one. And Step 3, continue improving your habits.
It is all about repeating these small, highly disciplined actions over years, not just weeks. Because knowledge, it pays the absolute highest return.
Finally, Section 6, starting your journey today. Look, financial freedom isn't built on luck. It is built entirely on structure and intentional habits. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight, but you do need to start. So the crucial point is really captured in this quote right here. The best time to start building wealth was years ago. The second best time is today. Please, don't let regret over the past stop you from taking control of your future. You have the blueprint. You know the habits. So what's it going to be? Are you going to let another day pass you by, or are you going to start mastering your money today?